Hi there, and I'm back today with two brain coaches. I'm Diana Liz, and I'm with my friend and colleague, who is also a Daniel Amen brain health coach. Actually, we are now brain health professionals, uh, and we are celebrating Pam's victory. So we're going to let Pam talk about what she's achieved.
Well, Diana, I'm just really excited because I had my, I was going to say it was my annual, but it actually was 6 months. So back in September, I went in and had some blood work done. And it had actually came down at that point. My A1C was 6.5, I believe it was at that time. And then in September, it went down to 6.3. So I was coming down, and I was kind of excited about that. And, you and I've been talking for a while now about, different strategies and things that I've been doing. And, well, apparently they've been working. So, yay! So, it's kind of neat, it's one thing when, of course we're, working with folks and can tell them, this is what we would recommend, or, if they're asking what we would recommend. And it's good to have done it yourself, and seen accomplishments and things. And so I went back in and retested, and I'm still waiting for them to put all the information up on the portal so I can see all the numbers for everything. All I got was that everything looks good. But they commented about my sugar. It had went down to 6.1.
That's great.
So
Yeah,
now my goal is to get under 6.
Well, we have talked a lot about how it's an individual journey, because we spike to different foods, and even if we have the same genetics, we don't have the same microbiome. And the microbiome is just critical. And so it's, we have to be persistent, and you've been very persistent, and you've been a real warrior and about facing it. And so now you have some achievement. Yeah. Isn't it great?
Yeah, I'm excited. I wasn't for sure how it was going to go because I really backslid pretty bad, over the holidays.
Yeah.
And I was kind of nervous about it. But I have been looking at also the one thing that the doctor did mention to me was about the FODMAP. And I'm going to start that, but I'm going to do like a gut bacteria, the bad bacteria die-off program. And after I do that, then we're going to do this. It's kind of an elimination type of a diet.
Yeah, well, you share a little bit of information on that, because I think most of the people listening to us may not know what you're talking about when you say FODMAP.
Well, it's the basically different fermented type of foods. The sugars primarily will offset some people, causing them to have IBS related symptoms. And this is a diet specific for IBS. And not that I have been diagnosed with that, but I do have issues with the bloating, with gas, and there are times when it's really bad, and then there are other times when it's not so bad. And so I'm going to be trying this program for about 6 weeks because it's only recommended for a short period of time. It's kind of like to reset your gut. And so that's kind of what I'm trying to do, and eliminate and find some sources of things that may be contributing to me having some issues with that. And because it's short term.
So We
Yes.
can do it for 6 weeks.
Yeah, I can. Boy, howdy. I looked at some of those things that I couldn't have, and I'm like, I don't love that. What am I gonna do? But for 6 weeks I can do it, and
Yeah.
so I'm really willing to do that to see, because I feel more comfortable too, And so that's kind of my project on myself for right now that I'm
Yeah.
working on. So
Well, this will probably also help your A1C and just the overall health.
yeah, yeah,
For those of you who don't know, small bacterial intestinal overgrowth is when bacteria that's in the large intestines finds its way into the small intestines. And lots of times we aren't aware of what's happening, and we'll eat beans, or we'll eat cabbage, or cauliflower, and all of a sudden we are like a balloon ready to take off into outer space.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's not normal. We should be able to eat cabbage and cauliflower and other cruciferous vegetables, because they are important for our health. And we can't eliminate those complex sugars and carbs from our life. So working with a doctor that can help you um, get back on track is really, really important. So Pam, thank you for sharing.
yeah,
Um, yeah, because yeah, it's another step in your journey. And
yeah.
great.
Mhm.
So that's Pam's share, and I will log off and log back on, and then I'll share mine.